Hey guys, how are you guys doing? It's another fine day that the Lord has given unto us. Today we are talking about what we call prevailing in prayer through faith and works. Because faith without works is dead. Faith without works, it is dead. And today we're going to be looking from the book of First Kings. First Kings from verse 18. We're going to jump to 48 or 41 down there at 41. But let's first talk about what is having faith with works means. And this is what James was trying to say. It is in James 2:15. And he was trying, if a brother, and he was saying that if a brother and sister is naked and destitute of daily food, and one of us says to them, depart in peace, be warmed and filled, but you do not give them things which they need for their body. So in short, what he's trying to mean, if somebody comes to you and asks for food, and you tell them, go in peace, let the faith of God dwell in you, you have not done anything, because that's just faith. You cannot feed only on prayer. You need to work on for God to bless you. You need to take that one step for God to lift you up. You need to take that one step and go to the next level. So, dear friend, that's what we call faith with works. And it says that thus also faith by itself, it does not, if it does not have works, it's dead. So if you just have faith that God shall perform a miracle, and you just stay there and you just stay in bed, then that faith is dead. But show me a person who has faith and goes to work, or who has faith and tries that business idea, and a person who has faith and takes a step to go to the next level, that through God, through the power of the Holy Spirit, that person shall for sure prevail. But someone will say, you have faith and I have works. Show me your faith without works, and I will show you my faith with works. You believe that there is one God. You do well. Even demons believe and tremble. So it's not just you who believe that there is only one God, but guess what? Even the demons, they believe that there is one God, and they tremble about it. So that's what we call faith without works is dead, but faith with works is God doing great and mighty things upon you or upon your life. So you are not a failure. If you've just been praying and not doing anything, add works into it and see God do wonders in your life. And let's talk about this guy who's called Elijah. Elijah, he had faith and he prayed and he said, at his word, there will be a drought and there will not rain in 3 years. And guess what? It never rained in 3 years. But after the 3 years ended, he came back. And that's what I want us to talk about. Let me just paraphrase on top there. After he comes back, he sends a servant. I think it's Obadiah. He sends Obadiah to the king, to King Ahab, and he tells him, go and tell Ahab, let's meet at Mount Carmel and gather the people there. And Elijah tells these people, like, why do you have to stay divided? Why do you have to stay under two options? If Baal is God, let's serve Baal, me included. But if Jehovah is God, let's serve him, me included. And guess what? We're gonna prepare a sacrifice. And the God who answers by fire, They are the God that we shall serve. Like we shall not, or why should we stay between two options or two opinions? If Baal is God, let's serve him. If Jehovah is God, that's who we shall serve. And guess what? The challenge is we're just gonna prepare a burnt offering, but we're not gonna write a matchstick on it. The God who shall bring fire, that's the God that we shall serve. So these people prepares their offerings, or their burnt offering. They prepares it. They call until Elijah starts to mock them, and he was asking them, "Is your God, or did your God go on vacation when you guys needed him? Did your God take a leave when you guys needed him?" But guess what? They called, they cut themselves, they put blood on themselves. But guess what? Baal never answered, because Baal, he is not God. Baal, he is just but a mere word. And there is nobody who can put a challenge with our God. Even the devil, because the devil, he is the proprietor of all these other kingdoms. They are controlled by the enemy. Even the devil would not have tried to do anything about it, because guys, he was being in a challenge with who? He was being in a challenge with the King of all kings. The devil had to stay in bay. But guess what? When Elijah called upon the King of all glory, when Elijah called upon the King of all kings, fire came and burnt the offerings and burnt even the stones which were in that offering, just to clarify that Jehovah God, he is God, and he cannot share his glory with another person. Let's get to our point. And Elijah tells Ahab, just go home, eat and drink, and guess what? The rain is coming. The rain is coming. I'm going to make a prayer, and the rain is coming. And this is where you use faith and works. So this is what happens. This is the 1 Kings 19, from verse 19. And it says that, so he departed from there and found Elisha, the son of Shaphat. No, it's 1841. This is what it says. Then Elijah said to Ahab, go up, eat and drink, for there is a sound of abundance rain. So this guy, he is hearing rain in the spirit. He has faith, and he gonna put wax on this. So Ahab went up and ate and drink, and Elijah went up to the top of Mount Carmel. What is Elijah doing there? Then he bowed down on the ground and put his face between his knees and said to the servants, go and look towards the sea. So he is praying. So dear friend, you are praying, continue doing the work. You are praying, continue working on, continue putting your hands to work so that God can bless you where you are. And this is what it says. So the servants went again. Then he came, he went up and looked and said, there is nothing. And the 7 times he said, go again. So this guy has been going the first time, the second time, now we are in the 7th time. Then it came to pass in the 7th time. So the servant is coming with the news that he said, there is a crowd as a small man's hand raising out in the sea. So he said, go up, say to Ahab, prepare your chariot and go down before the rain stops you. Now it happened in the meantime that the sky became dark with clouds and winds, and there was a heavy rain. So Ahab rode away and went to Jezreel. Then the hand of the Lord came upon Elijah, and he gathered up his rayons, and he guided up, he crossed his rayons and lane ahead of Ahab to enter to the entrance of Jezreel. So in short, Elijah went to pray, and as he was praying, he was sending his servant, go check. God is doing something. Imagine his confirmation was just a small crowd like a man's hand. And guess what? That alerted him that God is doing something up, or God, he is bringing up the rain. So God is showing you, or God have shown you a little bit of what is happening. Guess what? There is rain which is coming. Guess what? God wanna lift you to the next level. Guess what? God wanna take you to the next level. You just have to have faith. Have faith, do what you're doing, and guess what? God shall take you praise that you have never dreamed of. And God, he is in the business of lifting you up and lifting me up. So have faith and work on your dreams, and God shall propel you to the next level. So may God bless you. Have a wonderful day. You are a peculiar person. You are a royal priesthood. God has not forgotten about you. God cares about you. He is thinking about you, and he want to take you places that you have never dreamed of. So may God bless you. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.